Did you know that nearly 50% of Americans believe that black men are more likely to be criminals than white men, despite evidence showing that crime rates are similar across racial groups? Crazy, right? This misconception is just one of the many stereotypes that create a distorted image of black men in society. I'm about to let you in on some secrets, things I wish more people knew, especially the white ones. These aren't just tales, they're the facts that we live every day. But there's also a lot of myths out there muddying the waters. Let me clear things up for you. Here's the truth. Racism isn't just some ghost from the past. It's alive and well, lurking in every corner of our lives. Whether it's getting a decent job, finding a good place to live, or getting proper health care, we black men have to fight battles that most people don't even see. Unemployment haunts us, our wages are lower, and our schools and hospitals are left in the shadows. But there's a myth out there that says racism is over, that everyone's got the same shot at making it in America. If that were true, why do we still see these massive gaps between what black men have and what white folks have? Something just doesn't add up. Another fact, dealing with the cops is a different game for us. We're more likely to be stopped, searched, and even killed by the police. And when it comes to the courts, we get hit harder with longer sentences for the same crimes white men commit. But some people believe the myth that these are just isolated incidents, that the system is fair and colorblind. But the numbers tell a different story. Racial profiling and biases are built into the system, hiding in plain sight. Fact: the media loves to paint us black men in a certain light, as criminals, athletes, or entertainers. These images stick in people's minds and shape how they see us, how they treat us. But there's a myth that says what you see on TV doesn't really matter. It's just entertainment, right? Wrong. These stereotypes have real power. They influence how we're treated in the real world, whether we like it or not. Fact: moving up in the world isn't as simple as working hard when you're a black man. Discrimination in hiring, wage gaps, and the lack of money to start businesses are just a few of the barriers that keep us from climbing that ladder. But the myth of the American dream says anyone can make it if they just try hard enough. If only it were that simple. The truth is, no amount of hard work can overcome the barriers stacked against us. Fact: black men face higher risks when it comes to health. We're more likely to suffer from diseases like high blood pressure and diabetes. We don't live as long as white men, and that's partly because we don't have access to the same quality of health care. Plus, the constant stress of living with racism takes its toll. But the myth? It says it's all about personal choices. Sure, choices matter, but it's also about the system. A system that leaves us behind when it comes to health care. Fact: the education system isn't kind to black men. We're kicked out of school more often and pushed into the criminal justice system at an early age. The opportunities that are supposed to be there just aren't. But there's a myth that says every kid has the same shot at a good education. The reality is, black students often end up in underfunded schools, facing teachers who've already written them off. Now Kamala Harris, she knows the score. As a black woman and former prosecutor, she's seen the ugly side of the system. She gets it. That's why she's out here pushing for criminal justice reform, fairer economic policies, and better health care. To her, these aren't just political issues. They're about right and wrong, about making sure we all get a fair shot, especially us black men. These are the facts. The myths, they're just smoke and mirrors, hiding the truth. But now you know. I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these stereotypes? Have you experienced or witnessed any misconceptions about black men? Drop your comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Support the channel. Subscribe, like, comment, and share.